Good afternoon. This is Woody Collins, and I am out at Delaware Lake. I've been walking around the park, so let me turn around the camera so that you will know that it is I. And I want to going to get into what our subject today is, uh, which is the curfew. You know, what are people saying about the curfew over in the Congo? So, been hearing different things. Read some reports this morning from Kinshasa, and also, and there was a little short one in Bujimai. And what the people are really complaining about the uh, pa- uh, about the curfew that started at 9 p.m. on Friday evening, because what is happening is a lot of the bars and restaurants are closing. And so, to enjoy their weekend and to enjoy the things that they like, they're being cut short. And so, my question is, have not they seen what's been going on in the United States? Because we attribute a lot of the spike, surge in the pandemic to people going out to bars, crowded bars, because after you have a few drinks, you forget about what state what the conditions are, and you can't drink and wear your mask at the same time. And social distancing is pretty hard when you're in a bar. Some of the restaurants now that's open back up, they have uh, uh, the tables are set apart, so that you got pretty good social distancing there, but people are still eating, and that is causing problems. So I think the Congolese government has read the reports and saw what was going on in the United States, and they saw that there are a number of cases, both their cases of confirmed coronavirus has went up, and they have also noticed that the number of deaths, and I think it was at about 24% in cases went up, and the death rate attributed to the corona was up not as much, but it's still. But one of the things that I looked at is, even considering that what they are talking about as far as death rate, there's still less than 360 deaths since the pandemic started. So it's not extreme as it is here for a number of reasons. Number one is the Congo is, and the culture is a lot more open, meaning to say that the bars and a lot of the places, there are patio restaurants and stuff like that, which is not as conducive and not as crowded. Buildings don't have air conditioning, and so therefore the try to try to block some of that wind off the microphone that I got in my ear. The uh, so yeah, so the windows are open a lot more in the buildings and things like that. Churches have open ventilation. They don't have air conditioner. It's not closed up. A lot of the churches I went in, they don't even have windows. They just open. So they may have some type of concrete slits in it that let the air in, but it's not. But it's pretty much all the way open. So I think the Congolese government has saw what is happening in the United States and says, "Hey, we're not going to let it happen here. We're going to take some positive things into account and try to hit this thing off early." Also, uh, they don't have the health capacity. like now we have all of our IC beds at near capacity in most states, and in some states, they're places they're at 270%. So it's pretty bad. So they're looking at it and saying, hey, we can't afford to get into conditions like that because we just don't have what they have, and you see what effect it's having on them. So I think that's good, and that's my take on it. Other people will probably say uh, they don't, whatever the case may be, but that's my take, and I'll own up to it. That's mine. So if anybody want to disagree with me, they can disagree with me and says, hey, Woody, I think you're a bunch of, you don't have it right, and we'll see what they say. The other thing with is you know bars and restaurants. A lot of the people, especially in the rural areas, they uh, they don't go out to bars. It's only the people who have the money and stuff like that. Most people, because they don't have electricity, they go home in the evening. Most places in the Congo, it is dark, uh, almost pitch black dark at about 6 o'clock, and from by 7 o'clock it's pitch black. So they're going home, and only a few people out. So I know that it's probably hurting for the weekend when things are a little bad. Uh, but also you have to consider that's not affecting a lot of people. But the people who own the bars and the restaurants are the people, the influential businessmen in the community that's making money, and they probably don't really care about the people as much. So the government, in this case, is taking positive steps to try to protect the government. I know in Kananga, most time we would stop by in the afternoon, say 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, if we've eaten, we're on our way home, and definitely by 8 o'clock, we are inside our homes and stuff like that. So I don't think a 9 o'clock curfew uh, is probably having some effect, mostly in Kinshasa, which is kind of wide open. It's like say a mini New York. Some people are not going out to go to bars until 10 and 11 o'clock at night. So it's definitely having uh, a impact on those people. So that's my take on it. And if anybody want to agree or disagree, please leave your comments in there. I appreciate them. And this is going to be another episode of talking about Congo. And I'm going to get out and take advantage of the sunshine, warm weather, and get out and do some more walking around in the park and call it a day. So take care, everybody. Uh, Remember, wear your mask. Remember, wash your hands frequently, and also social distance yourself and be blessed. We will talk with you later. Take care now.